Undefeated former WBA featherweight champion Nicholas Walters returns to the ring. He takes on who they're calling granite-fisted Jason Sosa. The bout will take place at junior lightweight. It's a 10-rounder on December the 19th at the Turning Stone Resort Casino in Verona, New York. Promoted by Top Rank in association with Peltz Boxing Promotions and Warriors Boxing Promotions. The telecast will also feature Bryant Jennings versus Luis Ortiz for the interim WBA crown. Jason Sosa has 14 KOs in 18 wins, 1 loss by stoppage and 3 draws in his record. His last 12 fights are all victories inside the distance, so he can obviously crack a little. Nicholas Walters, 26 wins, 21 KOs, representing Jamaica, so he holds all the trump cards. He's the superstar. He's got the head-turning victories against Donaire, unbeaten Mariaga, Vic Darchinian, and we look forward to seeing him back in the ring, you know. We was hoping to see the Lomachenko fight, even though Walters is rated ahead of him in the Ring magazine at number 1, Lomachenko's at number 2. Even though my independent rankings have Walters as the champion, it didn't matter. They said he didn't have a belt, so it wasn't worth fighting him, even though Walters was the main man. So I suppose Lomachenko would rather fight the inferior featherweights because that would really mean something, you know. So that's where he's going with that. But some of you are so desperate to protect your little bullshit fighters so much. You know, you want to try and manufacture these records, you know, which are bullshit. They're not getting their hands dirty. And then, you know, you want to say Triple G's as good as Harry Graham and Hagler. You want to say Manny Pacquiao is better than Henry Armstrong and shit like that. Yeah, you run with that. Anything that HBO put out, yeah, as long as they say it, you run with it. And then say you're real boxing fans. I mean, get the fuck away. Please, die. Now, Nicholas Walters, you want him to be the latest casualty. You come out and say, well, he hasn't got a belt, why should he fight him? Well, maybe because he's ranked ahead of him. Maybe because if you knew the history of the sport, that you can be a champion, but until you've beat the lineal champion, you can't really consider yourself a champion. That's why Ezra Charles had to beat Joe Louis, even though he had the belt. Joe Louis came out of retirement, and when Ezra beat him, he was considered champion. Holmes had to beat Ali to get universal recognition, and Jack Johnson had to do the same thing against James J. Jeffries, yeah? Because he never lost. See, here's the thing, right? Walters never lost his title in the ring. Holmes beat Ali. Ali didn't lose his title in the ring, what he took back from Spinks. And neither did Joe Louis. And Jack Johnson had to do the same thing. He beat Tommy Burns, but, you know, America dug up James J. Jeffrey from the farmyard, and when he beat him, they said, they were even more racist than you guys, right? Even they had to recognize Jack Johnson as champion. Jeffries never lost his belt in the ring either. And what you guys failed to realize is Ward has never lost. He was the top man. Lineal. Won the tournament and beat all the top. He was the top guy. But you guys are trying to minimize his position. Why do you think Vitaly Klitschko wanted to fight Lennox Lewis so bad? Because he left his lineal champion. He didn't lose his belt in the ring. Rigondeaux didn't lose no belt in the ring. Mike Tyson actually had universal recognition that he was champion. He was that big. But he knew that, you know, Ring Magazine, lineal status, because he was a student of the game. He knew, I ain't a champion until I beat Spinks. Spinks hadn't really did shit. But he was lineal champion, undefeated. So Tyson had to beat him. Vitaly Klitschko never lost his belt in the ring. That's why he's champion emeritus like Floyd. You do realize, if Vitaly comes back, and I don't know, let's say Tyson Fury, let's say Deontay Wilder, let's say Bryant Jennings, let's say anybody beats him, let's say Anthony Joshua beats him, you do realize they will be held with more acclaim than Vladimir. You do realize that. That's the lineal champion that might be right there, sir. I see you real boxing fans laughing at Rigondeaux. You were laughing, you know, not because your fighters beat him, but because of what happened to him. All the shit what happened, you was laughing. So you're actually taking pleasure and feeling good about the way your fighters don't have to fight these guys. You feel good about that. I don't know how you could fix your mouth to say you're real about anything. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. And the winner is Vasyl Lomachenko by political default over Nicholas Walters. And the winner is Carl Frampton. Carl Frampton The winner by sanctioning body fuckery is Carl Frampton defeats Guillermo Regenau, the Cuban.